tag team action now for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. In the red corner at 242 pounds from Tampa, Florida, the self-proclaimed world's greatest athlete, Paul Orndorff. And his partner at 238 pounds from Kansas City, Kansas, Bob Orton Jr.
Better head for the foxhole because this war has just broke out now for Neely. He just said ring it.
No introduction and none needed. Paul Orndorff and Bob Orton.
They got the Junkyard dog and he got that dog collar off with those spikes in that chain. I'll tell you. You think he won't plant you, my friend? He'll whack you.
And both of them outside, Paul Orndorff and Bob Orton Jr. Their opponents, Mike George and the Junkyard dog, on the inside.
Orndorff was signifying to the fans before the music started the dog was hiding under the ring. Let me tell you, they knew where he was when they come out with that. Another one bites the dust and everybody was rocking. This man is a one-man strike breaker. Looks like Richard Smith sure broke up that iron sheet here a couple of weeks ago.
And Alfred Neely says, give me one man from each team. The Junkyard dog is representing his. Who'll come in on the far corner, and it's Paul Orndorff.
They may have a debate over who's going to step in there. When you got the dog riled up, I don't think anybody really wants to jump in and face him.
And I don't blame him, Bill Watts.
Cold steel over there. Cold steel. All business. Like the man says. All he wants is take care of his family, make money, pay his taxes. And he's got to whip people to do it. That's what he'll do. Paul Orndorff, another man with a lot of pride, though, firing off out there. I'll tell you, Orndorff, boy, you got him. You better do your best. 550-pound bench press on that Junkyard dog. He's got that strength reserve. That's just like money in the bank. When you can bench press 500, you know it takes that kind of power to hold you down, and there's not many people that got 500 pounds of power around them. Wow, Paul Orndorff really caught it. Bob Orton Jr., man's been a kind of tailspin. He lost that Mississippi title, and he just felt the dog used his head out there. Big thumper. Bob Orton Jr. lost that Mississippi title last week to the Olympian. He's really trying to get his concentration back. Wow, Mike George shows that tremendous power he's got. What a great partner he's made, the Junkyard dog. These men are the Mid-South Tag Team Champions. It's a non-title bout, but a very important match. Mike George catches them both. Front face lock, tags in the JYD. Thumper coming in. Oh, I'm telling you. Orndorff is throwing a fit out there.
Bill, this is a non-title match, but there could be no more action put into it by any of the four if it was the belts on the line.
Bob Orton catches JYD. Second rope is legal. Drove off on JY. Nice tag and getting the fresh man in. Shows the smarts of that team. They've been the #1 ranked team for some time. Got a lot of ability. Can't sell them short. JYD and Mike George know that they're in a serious contest. These guys are like nothing. Whoa! Wow, that'd be a 15-yard penalty for unnecessary roughness on a football field. First thing hit the ground was the back of Junkyard dog's head. He drove right through. Orndorff was patting himself on the back a little too long. But look at Orndorff fire right back. Mike George fighting back. Look at this crowd. They love it. Orton coming in now. Mike George is firing away. Body slam. You talk about having a hard time as an official. When you're in one of these matches, it's tough on those officials. It's tough on them to try to stay up and form in like this. Ralph Neely doing a great job. they're teaming up. They're also an expert at teamwork. These guys have been together. That's legal because nearly they have a 4 count to break it. 4 count to break it. They really got Mike George in a lot of trouble. Oh, Bob Orton Jr. has kicked it in gear. They're going for the fall. They beat him right here on TV. They can demand a title match. They don't have to ask. They don't have to stand in line. Mike George fighting back as good as he can. Junkyard Dog just said, I can't stand it anymore. It's come in and try to help him. They had 2-on-1 over there. Mike George ducking Bobby Orton. And he catches a forearm smash. He's going for the tag. Junkyard Dog tagged in and he's going after him. Burning rubbers, he calls it. There's Orndorff coming in. The Dog meets him head on. Headbutt. Mike George coming back in says, man, if there's 2 of them in the ring, there's 2 of us. They've kind of turned this situation on similar to a tornado tag, all 4 minutes. Wow! That one backfired on the Dog and George. That backfired on them. Double headlocks, tried to run them together. But Orton and them got them separated and run into each other. And now they're ganging up on them. Double slam on JYD. Mike George in a lot of trouble there. I think he took the worst of it from JYD. Now Orndorff driving it into Orton. Whoa! Boyd Pierce, that's devastating. That's devastating. They've got him. Now they're going to do the same thing to Junkyard Dog, it looks like. Going up to get the jog. Orndorff full Nelson. Dog pulled him over. It backfired on him. Headbutt for the Dog. The thumper, and Orndorff is on Dream Street, and 1, 2, 3, Orndorff's too late. He's too late. JYD and Mike George win the match.
It backfired on the tactics they had set up, and it resulted in a victory. There you see Alfred Neely, the referee, raise the hands of Mike George and the Junkyard Dog in a terrific tag team battle. We'll be back with more action after this word from Mid-South Wrestling Television Network.